everyone, it's Bonita from Pennies to Dollars. And today I thought we would talk a little bit about setting priorities during the inflation that we're experiencing right now. A lot of people are panic shopping or hoarding or stockpiling, and I understand that they're wanting to feel safe and they're wanting to feel secure for their families. But let's talk about what would be the best way to try to prioritize our needs during this time of uncertainty. We need to be able to know what we actually need, to be able to plan for the future. And when we go out and we're just stockpiling things, sometimes it's hard to know what we really need. And this is why a lot of people use the menu planning. It helps them to know what they actually need. It helps them to know what they actually have, and it helps them not to overbuy things. My husband and I own a rural grocery store, and over the last 7.5 years, I have observed people as they've shopped, and I have saw people come in without a list. I've saw people come in and say, oh, do we need this? Let's just grab another one just in case. And there's a lot of those types of purchases that take place when they're shopping because they have not set their priorities and planned ahead. And there's nothing against that if you can afford to do those things. But a lot of people are very strapped on money right now because of the gas prices and because of how much everything is costing and because of shortages. And so as we are going shopping, we need to be more prepared. We need to have a plan, and we need to know what we're looking for. And then we need to also know our prices and be able to plan for what we can afford to spend so that we don't overspend to cause ourselves more stress and more shortages on the other end of this. If we can plan ahead, we will spend less and we will actually have more savings, and we'll actually have more of what we actually need. We'll have less decisions to make, which also equals less stress. And so these concerns we have about inflation, they are manageable if we just don't panic shop. And so panic shopping can lead to you actually being in a worse financial situation than if you had planned ahead. And I know a lot of people like to shop as their pastime. That is one thing that Joshua Becker says, find something else to do. I mean, just very simply, find something else to do. Find things to do that don't cost money. Walks, going to the lake, going camping, having picnics, playing board games, going to live events that are free, researching things in your area that don't cost that much, and being able to do some things that don't cost money right now. Those of us that have had shopping addictions in the past or like to browse on Amazon and get a lot of Amazon boxes in the mail will have to simply find something else to do right now. Getting it at your door isn't necessarily a good thing if you didn't need it already. So again, back to prioritizing those needs. Take stock of your belongings, and this goes along with the meal plan and knowing what you have. And it doesn't just mean meals. Know what you have in toilet paper. Know what you have in body soap, shampoo, things that you use on a regular basis. Know what you have and know what you need. Don't overbuy those things to stock up and just tie up your money in these items that you don't need them right now, and maybe you have 6 months supply already. Maybe your money could be better spent somewhere else. This is why a lot of people do the vision board thing. I have heard of vision boards. You go and you make a vision board of things that you want or a goal that you have, and then you work towards that goal. And having those vision boards helps you set measurable goals and keep that goal in mind so that you're not overspending on things that you don't already need. You can dream of what you want. You can make a plan and have a measurable date for when you want that to take place. For instance, if you have a vacation planned, or if you're saving for a house, those vision boards can keep that in the forefront of your mind of what you're saving for so that you don't overspend. And be very cautious of, like, the Sam's Clubs and the Costco's. I know a lot of people think that they're saving money there, but you really need to know your prices to be able to shop there. And again, you really need to have priorities set, and you need to have a plan. Because if you go in there and start picking things up that look good or things that you think are a good buy, and then you don't end up using them and you have bulk shopped, then a lot of times you will have ended up wasting things in the end and spending money and tying up your money on things that could have been used somewhere else. So setting those priorities is using your resources wisely, using all of your resources wisely, including your money, not tying up your money on things by just stockpiling them. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, to me, fits right now so well. The first level is, physiological, where you're worried about, being able to live and breathe and have fresh water and have food. And then people start getting into that security thing where they're worried about their housing and they start stockpiling more food, and really have to be cautious that we don't let those two levels ruin our life, rule our life, and help us make all of our decisions. As we're going through these tough times, we have to really keep our head on straight and not let the fear of what's going on around us make the decisions for us. So I hope this has helped you a little bit. I personally do not stockpile food. There's only my husband and I now. We have sold our business, and we just keep what we need. For, we have a freezer full, and a lot of that was expired foods from the grocery store when they went bad. We believe in freezing stuff and then using it up as we can, and we just don't believe in stockpiling items. I've been in a place where I've had to throw things away that were bad, that were old, that were not usable, and that's just money in the trash can. And so I hope this inspires you to maybe set your priorities as we're going through these tough times, and not let the fear help you make your financial decisions. So you have a great day, and thank you for watching.